Hey there YouTube, Veganomix here. So, today I want to talk about weight and a weight log I've been doing for the last month as kind of an experiment. Like before this, I hadn't really weighed myself very often, but you know, out of the past like 30 days, I only skipped 2 days that I didn't weigh myself. I skipped 2 days weighing myself, so I only didn't weigh myself 2 of the last 30 days. I'm just waking up, so I might look tired. Okay, so alright, so here you can see my weight log on the 7th of June 2015. I weighed 181.2, and then just did a log of every day after, pretty much. So the lowest I got to, I think, was 175.4, 176, 175.2, 178.2, 177. These 2 days I didn't weigh myself. 176.8 was the 7th of July. So if you look from the 7th of June, I've lost 4.4 pounds. And normally I wouldn't care about something like this, but it seems like when I pay attention and when I actually make the conscious effort to write down what I weigh every day, and like if I make the conscious effort to look at the numbers every day, I know for some people that might drive them crazy, but you know, it kind of motivates me to just keep going, you know. So, and it helps me to. But I will say, in the past week, I have definitely overeaten a lot. So, I think I'm at the point now where like it would take a lot of overeating for me to gain like more than 180, like to go above that. Because right now I do eat a lot. I'm probably eating minimum 3,500 calories every day. Probably maximum 45. And so I think I've definitely hit that plateau. For the past like 6 months I've been between like 175 and 180. I started off at 152 November 5th, 2013. So a year and a half ago I was 24 pounds lighter, 25 pounds lighter. But I think a lot of that weight is probably water and muscle. Yeah, there is some fat, because I think when I started I was around, you know, if you believe the fat content scales, I would think I was around 12 or 13% fat, body fat composition. And then more recently I stood on there and it was like 19 or 20. So I guess I'm, you know, I hate to say it, but I think I'm one of those people that definitely can gain fat from overeating on carbs, you know. And I think everyone can. It's just, if you watch, there's a video, let me, hold on a second. Alright, so High Carb Hannah uploaded a video from her friend Earthling Nutrition, who did a video called "Here is Why You Got Fat on Raw Till 4," and I'll put a link to the in the description of the video so you guys can see it. It's a very long video, but it makes sense what this girl is saying. So the thumbnail I'll show. The thumbnail looks like this. Let's go ahead and click on this. See what comes up.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Earthling Nutrition. Thank you so much for joining me once again today. So today's topic is a very important one. I'm going to answer the question, why do people gain fat on Raw Till 4? I'm not going to be talking about just general weight gain on a high carb low fat diet, because looking at a scale, weight can encompass many different factors. It can take into consideration muscle gain, the food weight, water retention from sodium, glycogen storage and the bound water, and just so many other influencers. Today's video, I will specifically address the question why people gain fat on Raw Till 4. Now this is a very common issue within this community. People often gain 10, 20, 30, 40 plus pounds The largest that I have heard of is close to 100 pounds within 2 years. And Harley and Freely, the creators of Raw Till 4, have come up with the interpretation in response to this issue being metabolic damage. That gaining all this fat back is your body's way of recovering from restriction in the past, from yo-yo dieting, and that you just have to be patient and wait it out and let your body heal before it can start to lose fats. So other YouTubers have done videos addressing the fact that lots of people seem to gain weight, gain fat on Raw Till 4, and questioning the validity of the recommendations that Harley and Freely make.
Alright, so there's a little preview of what you can expect when you watch the video. It's very, very good. I recommend you watch it, even if you are like, even if you kind of think like, oh, Harley and Freely can do no wrong and all this. Just give it a watch, because I kind of used to think that. I got sucked in a little bit, and now I take a more open approach. I don't just listen to what Harley and Freely say, because that might work for someone who literally, guys, I don't know if you know this, but I looked on Harley's, so I looked up Harley's Strava profile, and year to date he's ridden over 5,200 miles. Compare that to me. I'm just closing in on 1,000. So he's ridden literally 5 times plus more than me. And, not to mention, I'm in Florida right now. I was in Illinois, but in Florida, it's flat, totally flat. So he rides up mountains. So imagine how many calories he burns, how many more calories per day he burns than someone that's a more average cycler like me. So, I mean, yeah, he can maintain eating as much as he does because he's got he cycles. He doesn't have a full-time job, guys. His main things are eat, sleep, YouTube, and cycling. And I'm not ragging on him. That's awesome. I wish I could do something like that, but that's why he's able to eat as much as he wants, because he's got the whole day every day to work out if he wants to. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and may your dates always be dank, may your bananas always be ripe, and peace. I'll show you guys my breakfast. This is mame sapote. Mame sapote mixed with banana. Just look at the color. And what I've found actually is that you can refrigerate bananas and put them through the Yonanas maker, and it makes like a melted ice cream. It's so good.